morning to you. Welcome to the Rise and Thrive Breakfast Show on not just another channel, Camnet TV. I'm your host. My name is Precious Mzea Sakaleji. We're still in the Independence Month, okay? So I can still see flags and also independence decoration in town and also some other places. Not forgetting, people are already getting in the festive season mood. Well, I literally just got what do you call it, Christmas tree. Yeah, I'm yet to get the accessories on the other side. How have you been? How was your week? What have you been up to? Yesterday was the presentation of the 2022 national budget, and I can see I saw some people actually were excited, but then I would love to hear from you. Did the 2022 national budget meet your expectations? We're talking of actually 30,000 teachers that will be recruited next year, and also 11,000 medical personnel that will be recruited next year. Not forgetting, we were told that there will be free education in the new dawn, which is the UPND administration, and we can say it came to life. It will be coming to life. It was given life yesterday during the national budget. In case you missed out on what was happening yesterday during the presentation of the national budget, well, not to worry, we'll actually give you something that will refresh your mind. Not forgetting, on the other side, there's a whole lot of things that has been happening. We had the memorial of the late head of state and also the founding father of the Patriotic Front Party, Michael Sata. On the other side, we had different stakeholders that spoke during that day, and also I was excited to see former Vice President Dr. Guy Scott actually attending the memorial, one face that you rarely see on the screen. And also not forgetting the confusion that was there during the memorial service of the late President Mr. Michael Sata, where some Chishimba Kambwili's supporters that came through with banners on the other side endorsing him as the Patriotic Front 2022 presidential candidate, and a whole lot of things that has been happening. Not forgetting Mr. Harry Kalaba, who was expelled from the party. There's just so much that's been going on when it comes to politics, and like I always say, I get excited when I see these political parties actually having in-house fights, because for me that actually says a lot about a political party. So what I actually look forward to is how those issues are sorted out. If they are left unsorted, that's actually some red flags. Okay, so I'll be giving you an update on what has been happening during the course of the week and also the stories that made headlines. But on the other side, let's get into our starter meal of the breakfast show, which is the morning boost, where we get to stretch one or two muscles. And not forgetting, on the other side, if you have somebody that you actually do the morning boost with, I think it's about time that you call them or get into that exercise kit. I will join you on the other side. Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to our morning boost in Camnet, wherever you're watching us from. If your hubby is in bed, tell them that they need to wake up. We are here to do a workout. And guess what? I have a special friend of mine. She's here to work out with me. Good morning, Chola.
Good morning, Isaac.
Great. Welcome. You ready?
Yep.
We're going to do a warm-up and then a workout. Let's go jam. Let us know where you're watching us from. If you're on Facebook, you're welcome. So we're going to do this for a minute. How was your night?
Boring.
Is it? You're going to boost your morning this morning, right?
Oh, yes.
Awesome stuff. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, marching. Let's go, Team Camnet. Let's go, let's go. It's a warm-up for a minute. We'll just do that. Very simple, very basic. Let's go. Keep marching. And 4, 3, 2, step touch. There you go. Let's go. And we're beginning our workout soon. 4, 3, 2, knee highs. Stay at it. Let's go. Keep on the knees. What else can we give them? Punches or 2 knees? What do you suggest?
Let's go our legs.
Our legs?
Yep.
Okay. So what do you think? We go back to step touch?
Yes, please.
4, 3, 2, step touch. Go. Hands up. Let's go. I think we can give them hamstrings. What do you think?
Let's press.
Okay. 4, 3, 2, hamstring, go. 1 each. Let's go, Team Camnet. 1 each. Oh, we need to pull some stuff. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Stay there. 4, 3, 2, marching. That is your cool down now. If you want, you can quickly sip some warm water. And there we go. I think we need to throw some punches.
Let's do this, Camnet!
You know the one we're gonna do?
Okay.
We're gonna do a side punch. We'll be trotting with a punch. You remember that one?
Yes.
4, 3. We'll go with the right one actually. 4, 3, 2. Let's go. This is doable. What do you think?
I'm dying.
Ooh, I don't think so. Let's go. Push. Push. Let's punch into our day. Ooh. 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 Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The other side. She's sipping some water. Now that's the reality of the workout. Sometimes you are doing the workout and you just have to go and sip some water. So there you go. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and marching. So now I deliberately brought in my friend so that you see how it goes. Sometimes in the middle of a workout, you feel like you need to stop, drink some water. And that's what she did. Shola, let's go. Water break is over. Woo. Let's go. Much. And 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. On the sides. 1, 2. Keep going. Let's go. 1, 2, and 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's go. March. Awesome workout, Team Camnet. Say something on our Facebook page. Let us know where you're watching from. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you next week. Thank you so much. This has been Isaac Matza, your presenter. Remember, always to tune into Camnet TV.
Well, hope you managed to stretch 1 or 2 muscles, and also not forgetting that important meal of the day, which is breakfast. I always get to talk about this. It depends what day. Others prefer eating in the morning, others prefer eating after 10, that's midday. Others actually prefer having brunch, which is a combination of breakfast and lunch. And then there are those that just decide to eat late. Okay, they get to have one meal in a day and then snack during the rest of the time. So what is important is at least you get to have something that will give you energy for the rest of the day. And also you don't have to wait for Saturday to actually work out. What you can do is that during the week when we are not here on the screen, is just find something, I don't know, do some running, some jogging, some stretching, some yoga and stuff like that, meditation and stuff like that, just to make sure that you have your mental sanity in check, because exercise actually help with that as well. So like I mentioned earlier, there has been some very, very interesting stories, very, very juicy stories that happened during the course of the week. So many stories that made headlines. One of them that caught my attention is actually the former head of state, Mr. or Dr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu, that actually apologized to the Zambian people on behalf of the Patriotic Front for any wrongdoing that they did during their tenure. That news item is actually coming through later on. And also not forgetting who's this, what's his name, Chimbakambuli. It was kind of like very confusing for me, because during I was very disappointed that there are some people that actually took an opportunity to, I would call, campaign during the memorial of the late head of state and also founding father of the Patriotic Front Party, but we'll get into that later on. Right now our topic of discussion is, are you satisfied with the 2022 national budget, or did the 2022 national budget meet your expectations? Did the 2022 national budget meet your expectations? I managed to watch I would say half of the budget. I heard about the free education, I heard about the medical personnel and the tourism sector, and also the mining sector. I had some parts on that because I was watching it while I was on my way to somewhere. But in case you missed out, you can actually just go to our Camnet page. We ran the budget live, a live session in Parliament, presented by the Minister of Finance, Mr. Stumbeko Msokotwane, and also there were different political parties in the House, okay, that are holding seats, members of Parliament. And we also had reactions from stakeholders, and also right now the only one that I know about is the Patriotic Front that commented or reacted to the budget that was presented yesterday, 29th of October 2021. So in case you missed out what was happening yesterday during the presentation of the national budget, here is what happened yesterday.
Party for National Development, UPND administration, has unveiled its first ever national budget to the National Assembly worth 173 billion kwacha under the theme Growth, Job Creation and Bringing Development Close to the Zambian People. One of the major highlights of the budget is the fact that government has increased the Constituency Development Fund allocation from 1.6 million kwacha to 25.7 million kwacha per constituency.
The enhanced CDF is another initiative that government is put in place to help in job creation. Within the CDF are the empowerment schemes that will now reach each and every constituency. Youth and women can access this assistance for business opportunities. Madam Speaker, the most interesting aspect of the enhanced CDF, though, as far as job creation is concerned, is that government wants to see the local people themselves to be the beneficiaries of the enhanced CDF.
Another major highlight of the budget is the fact that government has announced that it will recruit 30,000 teachers and 11,000 health professionals.
The Dawn administration has found the money to recruit the teachers. Madam Speaker, for the first time in the history of this country, we will recruit 30,000 teachers. This is more than what we've hired in the past 10 years put together. The recruitment will help to reduce the backlog of unemployed teachers over the next 5 years. Madam, tuition, parent-teacher association fees, examination fees, and the tuition fees, those will be abolished.
The national budget has lived beyond the people's expectation. Its implementation remains key at developing the Zambian economy. Prudence Chota reporting for Camnet TV News.
There you have it, free education come 2022. That is what happened yesterday. That was a highlight and people were actually excited. I was personally excited about the recruitment that will be done in 2022 of 30,000 teachers. We've gone back and forth when it comes to teachers and also retirees. So retirees will be paid their benefits 2022. 30,000 teachers will be recruited next year 2022, and also free education. Yeah, for government schools and those schools that are supported by the government. So exciting news, I would say. What do you have to say about yesterday's national budget? Did the 2022 national budget meet your expectation? 0978-685-472, or get to our Facebook fan page. On our Facebook page, there is a topic of discussion that's been posted there. Just comment and we will gladly read out your comments. But now, as we all know, everything comes with a contribution and also reaction. Those that were for and against the national budget, those that were excited and those that were not. But then here's what the stakeholders and also a named political party had to say after the presentation of the 2022 national budget.
The good policies of the Patriotic Front. That is good. And the other thing I must speak on, Dr. Swan, is a very good macroeconomist. What he was reading was a cabinet position, but his position is what is off the cuff. To say he's struggling now to raise money to pay the civil servants. Now, we are questioning, he's targeting to employ 44,000 new civil servants next year. That amounts to over 1.2 billion in Kwacha in terms of salary. Right now he's complaining that he's struggling to raise money from the taxes to meet the salary requirement. That is his position. He had no choice but to read the cabinet position, but his belief in his heart of heart is what he spoke of. And we'll be watching. We'll see next year, making sure that what he has announced is implemented. If it comes to pass, it will be good for the people of Zambia. It will be good for all of us.
The 2022 national budget has been presented, and various stakeholders feel the budget is unique and diverse as it brings out a number of issues that have never been part of national budgets. The new twist to the budget is the aspect of increasing CDF allocation from 1.6 million kwacha per constituency to 25.7 million kwacha. Various stakeholders reacted to this gesture.
At least 30,000 teachers of the more than 60,000 who are trained are going to be employed. This is a very good development. It will help not only the teachers themselves, but even the learners. Some schools have been operating at even below half capacity. So we shall see an improvement in service delivery in the aspect in the education sector. The health sector has also been given at least 11,000 new health workers, which again is a delivery of the campaign promises by way of ensuring that there is an improvement on health service delivery. The retirees, there is a promise that they will all be paid. These are all.
You need to answer this. Now, people are asking the question, will this be attained? Definitely it will be attained. It's about discipline, about frugality, about accountability, about transparency, about prioritization. You prioritize expenditure, you can achieve this. You are indisciplined in expenditure, you can't achieve anything. We already saw what happened in the Public Accounts Auditor General's report. Much of the money that could have been channeled in all these areas can be accounted for. It dissolved along the way. But discipline and accountability and focus will help this. One thing I'm about.
Former Finance Minister Ngandu Magande shared his perspective on taking services closer to the people.
And if we are getting more of you with those ideas, then it simply means I think the budget has provided an environment for your creation of jobs, not only to be employed, but to be engaged. That's the difference now. We should be saying, I don't want to be employed, I want to be engaged. So that in fact, individually, you are going to get all these resources into the district, and then you think of what to do next. I think that is the major departure from the budgets like the one I have handled since 1971, when I was the director of budget in the Ministry of, in the Ministry of Finance.
I'm going to bid and do that. So they're creating jobs at the community level. They're creating opportunities at the community level. For me, I think that's huge. Because like the minister says, it's not everybody that can get a job. But if everybody can tap into these opportunities and say we can do something, then somewhere everybody must do something. So for me, the big winners were the CDF fund, the manufacturing, the agriculture, the restructuring of Zambia's debt. I think that's good. And just putting a policy framework.
It's a clear statement that we're coming from a very difficult situation and it required a disruptive approach. So this budget is disruptive. It's cracking to the core of the problem in terms of economic transformation. It's cracking to the core of the problem that is taking the money to where it matters, at the bottom. So the Minister of Finance has put colossal amounts of money at constituency level where people must be engaged and involved in determining their development journey, and I think that's the way it's supposed to be.
However, we only anticipate the implementation process. Patrick Soko, Camnet News at Parliament Building.
There you have it. Did the 2022 national budget meet your expectations? 0968-675-273 is the number that you're catching me on live in the studio. You can decide which topic of discussion you would want to comment on. We have quite a number. But quickly, just getting into our caller of the day. Hello, good morning.
This is Augustine calling from Kabombo.
Good morning. 0968-675-273. Hello, good morning. Okay, I lost that caller. So remember, you can catch us on 0968-675-273, or you can get to our Facebook platform and comment. Did the 2022 national budget meet your expectations? Hello? Hello? Okay, we lost the caller. You can also get to our Facebook platform, and also I feel since we're headed towards festive season, and I just wanted to surprise you. So I have a surprise for everybody today. Yes, I have a surprise for you right here on set. Hope you will be excited and hope the surprise will make you happy. But on the other side, you can come through and comment on the national budget. Did it meet your expectations when it comes to agriculture, tourism, education, and other things that were actually put in the budget? Now, quickly before we get to into the other stories that made headlines, we'll just take a quick short break and then you will join me on the other side.
Africa is rising to a new dawn of integrity and accountability. Are you tired of being swindled or buying fake or illegal properties? Would you like to sell or buy genuine property? Would you like to list your property on both local and international market? Don't waste your time. Call the professionals, the SGK Properties, on +260 762 166 018. SGK Properties. Your business assurance is our priority.
Are you a small to medium enterprise looking to advertise your products and services within your community and across Zambia? In these economic times, we're here to help you grow your business. Advertise with us on Camnet Market. Camnet Market is offering lower rates for prime time advertising between 06 to 18 hours every day to give your business an edge under the new normal and beyond. For more details, contact us on the following numbers: 097 975 3010 or 096 296 5883, as well as 096 244 726. You can also reach us via email on info@camnettvafrica.com. Camnet TV, not just another channel.
You're still watching the Rise and Thrive Breakfast Show on not just another channel, Camnet TV, and we're talking about the 2022 national budget. Did it meet your expectations? 0968675273, 0968675273, or get to Camnet TV Facebook page. If you haven't liked the page, then I don't know what you're waiting for, and then we can get talking on the other side. Now, getting to the highlight of the week, according to my list, okay, we had a memorial of the late head of state, President Michael Sata, who is also the founding father of the Patriotic Front. So during the memorial service, Dr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu, the former head of state, actually took an opportunity to apologize to the Zambian people. That was received with mixed emotions, but I feel if somebody or if someone or if a party asks for forgiveness, I feel like they deserve to be forgiven for the fact that they took time to consider if there are any wrongdoings that they did during their tenure. They apologized on behalf of the Patriotic Front, and also on the other side there were, I would say, confusion because people were reminded that that was not a political gathering but a memorial. We saw some banners of Chishimbakambwili's supporters where he was on the other side and the late Michael Sata was on the other side, where they were talking about him actually carrying the vision of the Patriotic Front to 2026, meaning he might actually, you never know, he might actually maybe he might be vying for the presidential seat in the Patriotic Front on the other side. But then Mr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu actually emphasized that the Patriotic Front is not for sale to the highest bidder, and it would be very good if they would honor the late head of state by making sure that the Patriotic Front leadership is given to the leaders that have got the vision of the party and not to the highest bidder. So now let's get into those stories, and then we will get into our interviews for the day.
Michael Sata, the former Zambian Republican president, died on the 28th of October 2014 in London, United Kingdom, at the age of 77 after suffering from undisclosed severe illness. Thursday, Zambians remembered the former head of state who was the founder of the Patriotic Front, which gave up power to the United Party for National Development, UPND. Many people feel the loss was due to the failure to live up to the aspiration of Mr. Sata, who wanted to put more money in people's pockets through reduced taxes, combat poverty, and creating employment for Zambians. 6th Zambia's Republican President Edgar Lungu officiated the memorial service at Embassy Park, where he highlighted the PF's success mostly on infrastructure development, among other sectors.
Yes, we may have made mistakes in our line of duty. Yes, we have at times come short of our people's expectations. And yes, we have at times broken their trust. And for that, we can only render our sincere apologies. In the same vein, we want to assure our people, that we have done an honest self-introspection and we have reformed our hearts and minds, and that we shall emerge stronger and better. Talk of ourselves and ask ourselves the tough but honest questions. The time has come for some of us, including myself, to accept the fact that we have done our part and it's time to give way to a new generation of leaders. We must give way to leaders that will build on our collective glory and history and take this party to even greater heights. I'm waiting to hand over power to the next president of PF, and I hope this will be soon.
The former head of state apologized on behalf of the Patriotic Front to the people of Zambia for the wrongs they committed during their tenure. He says there is no better way of honoring Mr. Sata than making sure that the PF does not die. He adds that the PF is not for sale to the highest bidder.
Colleagues, there is no better way to honor the memory of this gallant son of the soil than pursuing and promoting the very values and principles that shaped his life. We must never, ever let PF die. No matter the circumstances, PF must live and arise. I said this when I spoke on the 11th of November, when we put our beloved president to rest at the Heroes Stadium. I said PF is the mass movement for all Zambians, and it is not for sale to the highest bidder.
Sylvia Charikosa represented the family at the memorial service.
And I would like to thank, on behalf of the Sata family, all of you distinguished guests who have graced this memorial service, which has come at a time when we needed healing, encouragement, and hope of the future. To the speakers, we thank Professor Mvunga as one of our eminent leaders for his words in remembrance of the late 5th Republican President, Michael Chilufya Sata. The words of wisdom shared with us on behalf of our mother.
Will this memorial service signify the rebirth of the PF? For now, we can wait and see. Patrick Soko, Camnet News in Lusaka. Citizens, friends and family of the late President Michael Sata gathered to remember the former head of state in a calm and somber manner. However, the atmosphere of peace and tranquility could not prevail for a long time as a group fondly known as Americans, a loose PF youth wing endorsing Chishimba Kambwili, arrived at Embassy Park. At the memorial service of the PF founder, this group used the occasion to exhibit its preferred presidential candidate who recently joined the party, which was tied with him on a series of court cases. But was Mr. Kambwili aware of this agenda? According to his response, it also came as a surprise.
You can't do this thing. This is not right. No, but this is not right. It's not right. Don't do such things. Whoever has done this without consulting me is not right.
This behavior was certainly not approved by several party officials who felt the move undermined the occasion.
The rebranding process will have to be organized organize ourselves quickly so that we go to the convention to go and elect a new president. This is what all of us are working for. And I'd like to appeal to people who are aspiring for presidency. There are some people who want to be presidents, but they're not going on the ground to organize the party. Let's organize the party first. Once we've got the structures in place, then we'll be ready to go to the convention. We cannot go to the convention if we don't have our people. So those who are aspiring to be president, please assist us to go on the ground and reorganize the party. We want to have the elections as quickly as possible so that we give the new president time to campaign between now and 2026.
It will stop us to be what we are. The nation at large, apart from people in PF, people still have hope that PF will still come back to power. And apart from that, as a family, PF family, I want to assure you that the only thing we need is peace, love, and working in oneness, unity of purpose. I say this because as leaders, if we don't work we don't work as we don't work together, then we might even make this party fall apart.
This endorsement comes barely days after PF National Mobilization Committee member Bizwa Mutale expressed interest to vie for the top position.
It's people's choice. Who are we going with? If they have given Bizwa Mutale to lead the Patriotic Front, I will accept because the people they have called.
But who has the capacity and ability to keep the boat afloat following the loss of public confidence? For now, we wait and see. Patrick Soko, Camnet News in Lusaka.
Well, there you have it. Those are the stories that made headlines. And remember, our topic of discussion for today is the national budget. Did the 2022 national budget meet your expectations? 0968675273 is the number that you're catching us on live here on set. Or you can get to our Facebook platform on Camnet TV page and just comment your comment. Yeah, and just comment your comment. Anyway, I said I have a surprise for you today.
Yes, I.
I have Yvonne Tamaka, aka my assassin. Yes, Yvonne the ventriloquist, and on set she's come with Bambunda and Rasnigas.
Yes.
Rasnigas, I missed you.
I missed you too, my African queen. How are you?
Good. I'm fine, Rasnigas. It's been a while. Where have you been?
I've been busy. You know, Che, as a guy got easy. And when I say guy got easy, I don't mean I'm a Kembo. No. Just been running up and down here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, just introducing you to the world. This is Rasnigas. And this is Bambunda, my African king. Since Rasnigas calls me his African king.
Yes. Waonaka, ndine African king, queen, king. Bambunda naye mwanichane musiye povesha siniwanga.
Oh my God.
You know the problem with you, Rasnigas. What? Ulina spirit ya galu.
Bambunda, spirit ya galu ndiye bwanje.
You know, spirit ya galu yali nayo Rasnigas. Niyakuti nikamuona. I just want to tell him out, olo pusek. Bambunda, ndiye imwe. Wandi, precious. I'm handsome, right?
Yeah, you are. I like your hair.
Thank you. You know, in the dictionary, when you look up the word handsome, you will find my picture on it.
Anyways, that is Rasnigas and Bambunda on the other side. So now, getting to you, Yvonne, thank you for actually finding time to come here on the breakfast show.
Thank
you. I think you're one of the two ventriloquists that I know in Zambia. And one thing I would want to appreciate and commend you on is that now you're looking for kids with spatial talent. Okay, just tell us more about that.
So what I have is known as the Catch Them Young campaign. You know how in Zambia the curriculum does not support local talents and whatnot. Parents are always pushing us to do these serious courses and they don't pay attention to the arts. So I took it upon myself to say any child who is considered a weirdo because they have a different or unique ability can come to me. I want all the weirdos to come to me.
Calling all the weirdos to come to me. That sounds familiar. It's like calling all the children to come to me.
Yeah, Jesus said, let the children come to me.
And then you're saying?
And then I'm saying, Lord, dibs on the weirdos.
So now, you've mentioned that parents always direct us to a certain path that they want us to walk through, which we're not running away from. You are a qualified engineer.
Yes. Plan ndio awesome engineering.
So now, which you studied in Russia, by the way, just to put it out there. How has it been for you, for the fact that your parents took you to school to start engineering, and then you have actually ventured into being a ventriloquist? Haven't you had wrangles back and forth with the parents?
My parents have never been like in support of me committing myself fully to my talent. Well, they're only right because they want what's best for me. I've always been one person who does whatever I want, and when I told them that I want to put engineering aside to focus on this, it was trouble. Because, you know, like I said, in Zambia the arts are not usually supported, and you will find that you will become a starving artist. Like, you will literally have no food, no money for rent, nothing. So when I told my parents that, they were not okay with it. They wanted me to at least work as an engineer and use my profession, or rather my paper, to fund my talents. And to some extent, they were right. Because in as much as I ventured into this, it hasn't been easy. You have problems here and there which you would never have if you really went to school. So when it comes to parents encouraging us to go to school, yes, I agree with that. Go to school, get a paper, but don't forget your talent.
Okay, so now getting into the Catch Them Young campaign, what age group are you working around with, and do you have any specific type of looking? Do they need to be light, dark, tall, and stuff like that? What is it? What is it that you're really looking for when you're saying Catch Them Young?
Okay, I think these guys can answer. Don't you guys want to answer?
Wow,
yeah,
sneakers is always extra, but yeah, but sneakers.
Number one. We are looking for talent. Not your talent, no. Your talent has to give us goosebumps. Ivan.
Yes, yes. Okay, so number one, you have to be really talented. Like, so talented to the point whereby when someone sees you do what you do,
it's a wow.
It's a wow. Hey, it's a wow. Not you but talent. Hey, I'm an upcoming rapper. 10 years only upcoming. No. When you are really talented, it is I own a talent. Yes, so that is number one. Number two, the age range. For now, we are looking for anyone who is below the age of 35 because we want them to be able to also guide the younger ones. So if you're below the age of 35 and you're talented, you can join us, Yvonne the Ventriloquist Media, Catch Them Young campaign. And then if you are a young person who is talented, any age group, even if they are toddlers and you see that this child doesn't
bring them to us.
Not to us. The way you look like you're up to no good wrestling. Anyway, yeah, you can bring them to us. So you have to be below the age of 35, and also when it comes to the children, any age. We take in any age, we will guide them. And also what we do, there is this upcoming show called the Kids and Teens Show, the Yvonne the Ventriloquist Kids and Teens Show. So what will be happening is I will be performing for kids with my puppets. We have younger puppets, like really cute ones, like so cute.
I saw you have a new character. I was looking forward. I'm coming to meet her on Sunday. What's her name?
Oh, it's a he.
It's a he. Girls, but anyways, continue.
Yeah. So for the Yvonne the Ventriloquist Kids and Teens Show, we will be having a segment where we showcase these children's talents. So apart from grooming their talent, we will make sure that they get to go home with something for their school needs, maybe. Anyway, some income. Like a performer budget, something. so that they enjoy having the talent that they have.
Okay, so as they're coming through to audition, are you charging?
No.
So it's free.
It's free.
But then at the end of the day, when you get the children, when you make something out of the shows that you'll be doing, they get a share.
Exactly.
So it's like having a job at a young age.
Exactly. Yes.
Anyways, hold that thought. Let's get into this caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm all right, thank you. Who are we talking to and where are you calling us from? Okay, please go ahead with your contribution, sir. We're unable to hear you. Are you able to just cut and call us back? The line is pretty bad. Okay, 0968675273 or get to Facebook page Camnet TV and comment the 2022 national budget. Did it meet your expectations? And right now joining me on set is Yvonne, the ventriloquist, and she's just telling us about the Catch Them Young campaign. So if you have any children that you feel have a special wow, extravagant talent, I think this is an opportunity to actually allow them to shine. Man, ina talent Wanjin.
Hiyo hizi na talent yako. Kubwatuka.
Muzi wa Mbunda. It's okay.
Wayotaka.
Mbunda mnaimvela budget, 2022 national budget.
Ija, ninainzela. And you know what? I'm glad you asked about it. Because I think in the history of Zambia, India budget yapangako sense.
Bambunda.
I agree with him. I agree, he is right.
Which one caught your attention? Starting with you, niggas.
Ine. Mantu wanga ine nikapanga chape budget ya mova na mchopo nishina ivala kwa bibi nango nindema vuna nchit.
Okay, now getting back to you, Yvonne, did you get the chance to actually watch the national budget?
I did actually, and I think this time the way the shares have really been allocated and also how some sectors have been considered, like the way the teachers have been considered, I feel that is really impressive because most of these people I work with, especially in the Catch Them Young campaign, they are teachers who were just waiting for government to recruit them. So they would just come around, stick around so that they find something to do, and knowing that now a lot of them will be recruited and they were included in the budget, that is really comforting. Yeah.
Okay, so now before I let you go, is there any word of appeal to the people watching right now?
I think I would just like to clarify on how you can get to join the Catch Them Young campaign. All you have to do is go on our Facebook page, Yvonne the Ventriloquist, like our page, and then when you record yourself doing your specific talent, caption it, Catch Them Young campaign, tag us, and then we will get in touch with you if you're really impressive.
In short, don't call us, we'll call you. Tifnika festitano talent yanu bija so.
Rasnegas, behave yourself. Please, nipa TV pano.
Okay. Yes. So just like our Facebook page, Yvonne the Ventriloquist Media, record yourself doing what you do best, caption it, Catch Them Young campaign, and then tag us. Then if it's really impressive, we'll take you in.
Okay, you can just give Aras Niggas and Wambunda can do their sign out as you leave us, unfortunately.
In the moment of them younger.
No, Aras Niggas, just say your goodbyes, we go.
Also, I would just like to encourage you to look up Yvonne the Ventriloquist Kids and Teens show. There you will be able to see all of the talents we have under the Catch Them Young campaign. That's what you're also
Mambunda, leave me alone. Anyway, Rasnegas over here, a hard on, yeah, what he said.
Anyway, Vera, you have it. Before we go, let me catch this caller. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm all right, thank you. Who are we talking to and where are you calling us from? Please go ahead with the contribution.
Thank you. Yeah, the conference for national budget really important. And I announced it to the Arab who came direct was some of the things that have to do with the budget and never been campaign in the history of disasters. So I think the excellent is our agenda.
Sorry? Sorry? The question? These ones, Rasnigas and Wambunda. They are puppets. Okay, thank you so much for coming through. I was having a chat with Yvonne, the ventriloquist, and we just had our caller that was appreciating of what they heard from the 2022 national budget, and they're impressed, which is a good thing. So you can also come to 0968-675-273 or get to Facebook. We'll catch you on the other side. Would love to say thank you to Yvonne, the ventriloquist, Wambunda, and Rasnigas for coming through.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, I thank you so much, my African queen.
Oh, wow. Thank you, my African king.
See you around, okay, baby girl?
All right, I'll join you on the other side with our second conversation.
Are you a small to medium enterprise looking to advertise your products and services within your community and across Zambia? In these economic times, we're here to help you grow your business. Advertise with us on Camnet Market. Camnet Market is offering lower rates for prime time advertising between 06 to 18 hours every day to give your business an edge under the new normal and beyond. For more details, contact us on the following numbers: 097-975-3010 or 096-296-5883, as well as 096-244-726. You can also reach us via email on info@camnettvafrica.com. Camnet TV, not just another channel.
Africa is rising to a new dawn of integrity and accountability. Are you tired of being swindled or buying fake or illegal properties? Would you like to sell or buy genuine property? Would you like to list your property on both local and international market? Don't waste your time. Call the professionals, the SGK Properties, on +260 762 166018. SGK Properties. Your business assurance is our priority.
I'm Deborah Lukalu, all the way from South Africa. You are watching Camnet channel, not just another channel. God bless you. Stay tuned.
We celebrate for all you've done, Lord. We give you all the praise. Oh, we testify. We celebrate for all you've done, Lord. We give you all the praise.
Africa is rising to a new dawn of integrity and accountability. Are you tired of being swindled or buying fake or illegal properties? Would you like to sell or buy genuine property? Would you like to list your property on both local and international market. Don't waste your time. Call the professionals, the SGK Properties, on +260 762 166018. SGK Properties. Your business assurance is our priority.
Are you a small to medium enterprise looking to advertise your products and services within your community and across Zambia? In these economic times, we're here to help you grow your business. Advertise with us on Camnet Market. Camnet Market is offering lower rates for prime time advertising between 06 to 18 hours every day to give your business an edge under the new normal and beyond. For more details, contact us on the following numbers: 097 975 3010 or 096 296 5883, as well as 096 244 726. You can also reach us via email on info@camnettvafrica.com. Camnet TV, not just another channel.
Welcome back. You're still watching the Rise and Thrive Breakfast Show on not just another channel, Camnet TV. Just before I came back, we were having a conversation with Yvonne, the ventriloquist, and she came through with her puppets, Bambunda and Rasnigas. And also remember that you can actually take your kids that have got spatial talents, the extravagant, the wow type of talent, because she's looking for young people to work with, and it's free. Okay, but then at the end of the day, if your child is chosen to be part of the team, the Catch Them Young campaign, they will actually be doing some work, showcase their talent, and then at the end of the day, they have some token of appreciation to go with home. So now remember that you can also comment on our Facebook fan page, which is Camnet TV. The question is posted there for you. Did the 2022 national budget meet your expectations? And also on the other side, you can call live on set. That's 0968 675 273. And also now, getting to your second conversation of the day, I have someone from Plan International, and her name is Madam Fatima Tembo. I wanted to do like, hey, Fatima! Good morning, welcome to the show.
Good morning, thank you for having me.
So sorry I don't have some tea and stuff like that, but next time you find it your whole English breakfast.
I had some water.
That's okay. That's okay.
There was some water in the
and on the other side.
Yes,
Oh, okay,
some
great.
water.
So now, getting into, for those that don't know and did get an opportunity to actually watch the interview that you had way back with us, what is Plan International?
Okay, so Plan International is an NGO that is working to improve the lives of girls and women. So we're an advocacy NGO that looks at ensuring that vulnerable and excluded adolescent girls reach their full potential. So our aim is to provide that enabling environment for young women and girls to reach their potential, ensuring that their rights are observed and respected, ensuring that an environment for them to achieve their goals in life is provided. So we find that most of our work borders around ensuring safety for girls, ensuring the well-being, livelihoods for young women and girls and the youth.
Okay, so now getting into what plans a way of youth empowerment, economic youth empowerment.
Okay, I think for us first we need to understand what do we mean by economic empowerment. So when we look at economic empowerment, we're looking at ensuring that young people or anybody has the ability to succeed financially. They also have the ability to make economic decisions and take action over their own income, take action on decision making that affects their well-being when it comes to financial matters. And that also borders on the line where we are looking at decent work. So you may ask me, what is decent work? So when we are looking at decent work, we are looking at work that is productive and delivers a fair pay. And that's the key word. It should be productive and it should have a fair pay. it's work that is as some form of social protection. It is work that is ensuring that a person is able to earn an equitable living from the work that they are doing. It is respectful. It is work that they actually are able to do with their own productive means. So when you ask me what economic empowerment for us looks like, here this is why we're looking at providing the necessary environment for a young person or for a woman to be able to earn a living. And how do we do that? We're looking at increasing the resilience of young people, especially the young women. This is where now we're looking at young people should be able to have skills. They should be able to have an opportunity where they will be able to get a job of their own choosing. So this could be either self-employment or a waged job.
Okay, so now how is Plan International ensuring that girls are supported to gain the economic freedom?
Okay, so when you look at the work that we are doing in Plan, we are looking at building the capacity of young people, especially the girls and the women. How are we doing that? We've got various active projects that look at promoting vocational skills, that look at promoting entrepreneurship skills, and through those projects we are ensuring that young people, especially the women, are able to manage their finances, are able to manage a business, and also come up with income generating ventures that are actually well marketable, that are actually relevant to the market right now. And these are the platforms that we are providing for young people to be able to earn that income.
Okay, so now talking about the new ministries, just to mention one, which is the green economy, how are you seeing yourself attached to these ministries as Plan International, and also talk of the SDG?
Okay. I think we can boast at the moment that we actually
You can brag.
Yeah, we can brag. That we're actually contributing to 13 of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals.
Great.
Yes.
Let's mention 5.
We mentioned 5. Zero hunger, zero poverty, inclusive education, decent work and economic growth. We are looking at equality.
Okay, you have the crown. So now getting back to the question.
Yes. So you find that the work that we are doing, actually one that I should have also included is climate action.
Oh, great.
Because when we look at the ministry that we've talked about, even the Ministry of Small and medium enterprises,
yes.
The work that we're doing is well aligned to these ministries because we are promoting green enterprises. So when we come to the green enterprises, this is where we are supporting also the protection of the environment. As much as we want young people to earn an income, what contribution are they doing to protect the environment? So our work is ensuring that if we are going to protect the environment, young people are earning an income from that environment. I'll give an example of beekeeping projects. For us to make sure that young people are earning a living from that and they are also not depleting the environment, we are rehabilitating the forest. This is the only way you're going to promote beekeeping in the forest, because you need to have the forest. True. So we are rehabilitating those forests, especially in the central province, and this is where young people are working and ensuring earning an income from beekeeping projects. And our aim as well is to ensure that we provide a market. We link these young people to a market where they will be able to sell their products. Recently we were part of the review of the 7th National Development Plan, and as you are aware, it was focusing on entrepreneurship and skills building for young people. And from the review, what came out was they were not able to actually aggregate how much work has been done in this area, because there are so many players, but everyone is working in isolation. So from that review, we're able to say, oh, if we align ourselves to these two ministries, we align ourselves to other players, other CSOs that are working in the same sector, then we'll be able to count how much work really we have done as a nation to ensure that young people are earning a living from the environment, young people are earning a living to actually develop their own lives.
So now, from the time we started the conversation, I have heard you speak more of women and young people, Is there any reason why your focus has been on women and the young people?
Zambia's population is 65% young people. And out of that 65%, 43% are neither in employment, education or training, and that's a very huge number.
Yes.
So that tells us that these young people are excluded in one way or another. The margin is too big. So our aim is to ensure that we reduce that gap, and this is why our focus is on these young people. If you look at food production in Zambia, 80% of the food produced in Zambia is by women, and yet they are the poorest households. Most households that are women-headed, they are the poorest. And yet we're saying 80% of the food that is being produced in Zambia is by women. So when you go back to what I said earlier, when we start looking at decent jobs, like I said, it should have a fair pay. So how much fair pay are we ensuring that these women who are producing our food, these young people who are producing our food, are getting this fair pay? So this is why our concentration is on this target group, is to ensure that they are also getting a fair pay of the work that they're doing. And also we know that them being included in the economic sector, apart from developing themselves, we are saying this is where we're going to end the poverty cycle.
Okay.
If we are inclusive enough, then we're ending the poverty cycle. Then we're going to see inclusive development even for our country.
Okay, great. Now, getting into economic empowerment, what is your call to the young people concerning that?
The core is for young people as well to be willing. Young people should be willing to come on board and take the opportunity is there. So this is why we're saying if we can provide mentorship for young people, if we can work with the private sectors, the families, the government, the global platforms, we are saying we'll be able to encourage more young people to take up these opportunities. We've heard of these comments that Camnet, they don't know how to manage finances, they don't know how to do this, or maybe if you give a young person money, it's all going to waste. So this is why we're looking at mentorship and skills training. It's a mindset change process. If we promote all these processes, then we're going to build a positive attitude for young people also to be part of our economic sector.
Okay, so now before I let you go, what are your closing remarks?
My closing remarks is economic empowerment is not just for people, I can say, for lack of a better word, the elite. It's for everybody. So everybody, the CSOs, the government, yourself, myself, we need to act together to ensure that young people and young women out there are part of this growth. We're not going to boast about Zambia becoming a, we're saying what, a middle income country with living out young people and women. We need to bring them on board. So my call is that let's all ensure that we are participating in ensuring that we are on board for equality in terms of development.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, I have come to the end of the show. I would love to say thank you to everybody that came through via Facebook and also the phone calls that we received. Not forgetting Yvonne, the ventriloquist that came through earlier as our guest for today. And also I was just having a conversation with Fatima Tembo, who is from Plan International, just getting a little education on economic empowerment. So now I have to pack my bags, but make sure that you make a date with me next week again, same place, same time, same person, probably different guest and different topic of discussion. For today, we were talking about 2022 national budget. Did it meet your expectations? And so far, the reaction is good. I would say I would give it 85% from what the people are saying, and we're yet to see the implementation of everything that was talked about yesterday during the presentation of the 2022 national budget. Well, from me, Precious Mzea, Sakaleji, Elijah and Isaac Chifita on the other side, and on behalf of the guests and also the people that came through, and on behalf of you, thank you so much and have a beautiful day.